Ever broken a law by any chance? Well, you must know what happens when you do, and who are the first people that get your attention? Cops, of course. These guys are constantly getting into chases on the road, and today we'll be taking a look at exactly that, and how they deliver instant justice to those who deserve it. Grab your snacks and lay back on your seats or beds as we begin with a video, and I hope you too learned something new today. Let's dive right in. With already 2 tires popped out of existence, this guy still thinks he can get away from the cops, but they're not about to take pity on him just yet. This late-night meet and greet to ruin the streets and make it undrivable for other people finally has been disrupted when the 5-0 pull up. These bikers were being hazardous to everyone around them and to themselves too, so an officer pulls up silently and now they all lock in a heated war. Ever wonder why Fords are mostly the cars used by police in America? Well, this clip should provide you with a reason why. They are just that durable.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Even though he was going slow, this pit maneuver flipped over the suspect as the police believe it is time to bring this chase to an end. The driver of this Q50 thought he could make a clean getaway from the police, but forgot that once the roads become clear, they're going to do whatever they can to stop you.
Bro, no! It's through! Go! Bro! No!
This Jeep was a little too slow for his own good when the cops came round and knocked him off the road, immediately ending the chase that probably took hours to reach this point. The next time you decide to race on the public roads, try and at least make sure that you don't have a third uninvited competitor like this one who has flashing lights on their car. Tram tracks are a nice way to avoid getting scratches on your expensive car, but it's also illegal to do so and dangerous too. These 2 guys, one in a Mercedes and one in a BMW, thought they were gonna have a race just now, but their plans are suddenly changed. A track hawk owner runs from the cops and opts for tight neighborhood streets to get away, but ends up turning right in front of a cop who doesn't hesitate to bring him to a stop. Likewise, the same thing happens here but on the snow when a cop finds himself right in front of the suspect he was supposed to be chasing. Sometimes the cops know exactly what approach to take to stop this kind of idiocy, and he made sure to bring in the cavalry too this time. If you ever wanted to see what a 5-star wanted level looks like in real life, then just take a look at this. They just keep coming and don't seem to end, do they? Now these cops are after this biker who's in no mood to slow down as he darts through traffic, zigzagging like a squirrel. Fortunately, his own speed became his enemy when he couldn't brake in time for the turn. Takeovers are just too chaotic to give the car community any love from the masses, and cops think the same. I mean, have you ever seen them disperse a perfectly calm one? These people got to witness the new police equipment at work when a suspect was stopped using it right in front of them.
Whoa!
One effective way of stopping someone is to box them in using cars, and that's exactly what happens here when the runaway driver was finally apprehended. Pretty sure when you have your tires burst by the cops and when you have hundreds of them behind you, you should take a hint and stop already. Some cops are the complete opposite sometimes, and here's one who can't help himself but make everyone laugh as he pulls someone over.
Blinky blinky means stop moving. Blinky blinky means stop moving.
This Challenger driver doesn't notice a biker cop in front of him and puts his pedal to the metal and unfortunately starts getting chased.
My God.
The cop across the road throws a spike strip on the road for an oncoming suspect who does end up hitting it and will not be long before he stops on the side of the road. A beautiful day for this biker who's riding down this mountain road goes south when he slips and falls right in front of a cop who could probably hear how fast he was going. Nothing seems to be stopping this driver, be it spike strips or even a traffic jam, but what can stop him is his own bad driving.
Oh, okay, so he just nails the curb, nails a couple of cars there, he gets turned sideways, a very bad crash here, southbound on Prairie right before El Segundos. At this point, it looks like the officers are taking...
All this guy wanted to do was make a nice video of himself burning rubber, but his #1 fan shows up and wants his autograph on a citation.
Get that too. Damn.
After this lady was stopped by a pit maneuver, she thought she could still get away in a cop car and actually tried to steal one.
It's a... Oh, look at that. She's trying to carjack the police officer's car. Unbelievable.
Looks like someone likes to play with their luck, and this guy ends up pushing his luck too far and the lights finally come on. When this driver stepped on the gas to make some clouds, he attracted a very enthusiastic cloud chaser behind him. A good Samaritan took it upon himself to bring a police chase to a stop when he uses his big truck to smack the suspect to a halt. Imagine being lucky enough to lose control of your car and smashing right in front of a police officer who'll either take you home or to jail, depending on how you drove. Here's probably the slowest police chase in the world, and at this pace, not even a pit maneuver could work, but a box surely will. Would you be brave enough to drift your multi-million-dollar hypercar on a street like this? Well, regardless, you better be prepared to pay for some hefty fines as well. Someone really thought they could run from the cops in a box of a truck like this, and now look at it breaking like it was made out of Lego. These cops are giving chase to a driver who, you might have guessed it already, was being a little too show-offy at the car meet, and still is. This self-driving car came down the wrong side of the road, and my question is, who'll get the ticket for this one?
We're not driving!
Here comes a cop sneaking onto a car who was probably being too violent on the road. A Mustang driver does what he does best and loses control over the car as he speeds out and gets all the right attention from the right sort of people. These racers came upon a cop who turns on his sirens as soon as he sees them approaching, and still one of the guys ends up crashing right in front of him as he gets clipped. Right behind them, these people see as a Kia gets pit maneuvered after running from the cops for a little too long. Kinda funny if you think about it. Here's another couple of buffoons that try racing on the highway as they merge with it, but end up getting a surprise that they probably never expected.